folks, you filming? All right, we'll start. Hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC. With the sun, I can't see the red light where my baby is. Hey, camera lady, can't tell if she's flying or filming or not. Okay, well this is the OV-10 from Motion RC. She's got a 1.5 meter wingspan. She runs on 2 4-cell, anywhere from a 3300 up to a 52. Well, it just depends on what you can fit in there, but it takes 2. Or one really big 4-cell, like a 8000, but then you'd have to have an adapter. But she has 2 XT60s to run the 2 speed controllers. I'm running an AR631 Spectrum receiver, and let me turn the motor off. Let me show you these wonderful the gear on these things. I mean, you got this wonderful suspension. It's like a 4-wheel drive truck. Basically, think of it as an A10, but with props. Now I'm going to fly her with full ordnance. I might try a flight without the ordnance just to see. A lot of people say that she's underpowered, but a lot of people are power freaks too. So I like to trust the engineers who designed it, that they know what they're doing. Right aileron, left aileron, up elevator, down elevator, right rudder, left rudder. My rates on this are 100% throws over 30% expo. That's my high rates.
Low rates.
My low rates are 70% over 30% expo. And I do have, we're going to try low rates right off the bat, which is 70% and 30% expo. Okay, we're going to see how I like that. Right, left, up, down, right, left. All right, motor on. Timer set. I'm going to go down there. I'm going to take off in this direction though, because last thing I want to do is take off into the sun and be blinded. You know, you can be blind for just a couple of seconds. Well, in those couple of seconds, you could lose your plane, hit somebody, call, you know. The last thing you'd be worried about is what the damage you do to your plane. Worry about losing your plane and hitting somebody or hurting property. Because you know what? If that happens, guess who's liable? You are. All right, we're going to do takeoff flaps, which for me, the way I've got my flaps, I don't have any mix put in. But takeoff on a Spectrum are a negative 50% and a positive 50% for landing.
Flaps up.
So we're going to actually, you know what, I'm going to try it without flaps first.
Gear up.
Definitely not a rocket ship. Does need a little bit of down elevator. Sorry if I'm up high.
Gear down. Landing flaps.
Oh, definitely needs
Flaps up.
a flapped elevator mix. Definitely needs that.
Landing flaps. Time remaining 4 minutes. Flaps up.
Yeah, definitely not a rocket ship. Oh yeah, okay, but she definitely got to have an elevator to flap mix for sure. So let's come back here and let's look at that. One thing I want to do real quick is I'm going to take that ordnance off. Now I kind of understand why people are saying that she's underpowered, because
Motor off.
she seemed like she didn't have enough power to get out of her own way. But there again, it's in the morning, the air's got a lot of moisture in it, so you're going to have some resistance. It's not like a great big old gasser plane that's got all that power and vim and vigor. Sorry I got my butt in your camera in front of y'all. But let me get that's the nice thing about this gear. I forget the name of the system. There's a system they have, they call that for the gear, and it just slides forward, and so you don't have to worry about it. Now I'm going to try my best not to step on that. All right, let's go in here. And I remember I had no elevator mix, so for our takeoff flaps, I'm going to put in 10% down, and then for landing, I'm going to put down 25%. And let's just see. Let me go out here and look at this. And actually, I'll bring it to you. Motor on. All right. All right, and here, I'm going to turn them all around, and y'all can see the flap. Watch that elevator when I give it. Here's takeoff. See the elevator comes down? Landing flaps, the elevator comes down even more. So hopefully that'll work. Motor on. All right. I think I'm liking my we'll go back to my high rates there. We'll try the high rates, see if I like them a little bit better. All right, we're gonna go down here. We're gonna take off in direction towards the west, away from that sun. Gonna go in high rates this time, and we'll use our takeoff flaps.
Gear up. Time remaining 3 minutes. Flaps up.
Not bad. Okay. I'm actually going to fly out this way and then come back between the sun and the clubhouse. Trying to stay away from the sun. Okay. I'm going to fly up over the sun. Now I'm going to start descending. And by the way, just so you know, when you set up your landing, this is actually where you're setting your landing up. You set your landing up halfway down your field, halfway down your runway, away from you. And remember, landing is more about throttle than anything else. Oh yeah, I don't even think the pilot spilled his martini on that one. All right, we still got a minute. This is one of the reasons why I don't like flying this time of the day. That's, of course, of an evening, then the sun is blinding the other direction. Let's take it back here. We're going to take off again. This time, I like my high rates. And we're going to take off. Okay.
Landing flaps.
Yeah, she's a big, gentle flyer. Definitely not intimidating, not blistering speed, nice and stable, that nice big buttery wing. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with her. All right, let's do something else. Something else that people need to see. Put her in the grass. All right, now. See the wing? See that grass? See how deep? See how deep that those wheels are? Let's see if we got enough power to get up out of it. Yep.
Landing flaps. Time remaining 1 minute.
Oh yeah, she is definitely not a rocket ship. That's okay. That is okay. Oh yeah, got me a weed on that one.
Flaps up.
You know what we didn't do? We didn't land in the grass. We're going to take off again. Okay. And we're going to land the grass this time.
Flaps.
There we go. What a sweetheart. What an absolute sweetheart. Well, folks, that was awesome. I recommend flying her with the gear off, or I mean the ordnance off. Motor off, just to show you a few features. Obviously you've seen the flaps, but if you look on the belly there, you got that flashing light there, which I can't wait to come up here of an evening and fly this thing. See that flashing light? Because I can't see it. You got the nice big nav light right there on the elevator, and then on the nose, now you can go in there, and the way you can wire with that blue box, and you can choose either always on or just come on the landing light on the nose to come on just when the landing gear is down. That's the scale way of doing it. Me, I like the landing gear on all the time. So, or the landing light on all the time. I'm impressed. This was a great flying plane. Nowhere near as fast as I thought she was going to be, but that's okay. She's flying scale. Okay? She's flying scale. Beautiful plane, very scale detail. Now, there is one detail on here I don't have showing, and that is the nose cone, which is actually, or the nose, the pitot tube, or refueling tube, or whatever you want to call it. And it goes right there. And all I do is I put that when I display the model, I leave it on, but when I don't use it, I've, somewhere here, I poke myself a little hole right there. And that way, I keep it with a plane. Now this is, right here, is two 4000 with a 30C discharge 4S's. They're Spectrum Smart batteries. Got them sideways because if you fit them flat, they won't fit in there. So you turn them flat. But I would recommend, honestly, I think I'll switch to maybe a 5000, and or maybe another 4000, but maybe with a higher C rating. I might get a little more oomph, a little more speed. But I'll tell you, she flies great. Well, folks, I know I didn't show you. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and show it. Let's show how much life we have left, because I got my smart checker with me. Take me just a second to undo both these batteries, though, because like I say, I got two of them. The ESCs were in perfect calibration, so they were calibrated from the get-go. But like I say, you got two of them in there. Okay, so let's see what kind of life, what kind of juice we got left in the tank here, as GB Linden likes to say. Oh gosh, 66% on that one. And I just put, instead of putting the battery underneath my arm, I put the checker underneath my arm. And then on this battery, about 50%. Which that's weird. Maybe one wasn't fully charged. It should have been, but still. Anyways, regardless, 5 minutes is all you're going to need. Maybe push it for 6. This is one of the reasons why I would rather have a one big battery than having two. But that's just me. That's just me, my preference. It is designed for two. You'd buy a little adapter to both of the XT60s into one XT60 female to receive your male battery. All right, there you go. That's the OV-10. Beautiful scale plane. I've been wanting it for a long time. You get it at Motion RC. You can also get it at Flightline. That's the brand that makes it, but you'd have to get it from overseas. And the plane is cheaper through Flightline, like $369, but you're going to pay $120 in shipping. So if you buy it through Motion RC, which is $399, shipping's free. So, and you'll get it quicker. And you're helping. You know, yes, I know it's a foreign, but they're all made in Japan. They're all Japanese or China-made planes. But if you buy from Motion RC, at least you're supporting an American-based company. That's my rant, my soapbox. Love the plane, love the markings. And I'm surprised. I thought she was going to be faster than she was, but she flew just fine, nice and scale, nice and steady, not intimidating at all. If you're thinking, well, yeah, it's a $400 plane, yeah, but she's not intimidating. She floats right in, very stable. That big wing. 2 screws do hold on each wing panel at the end. It has a quick connect. So, you know, you keep a little baggie with 4 screws on it. You can take the 2 wing halves on the outer wing panels off, build it in a small car. There you go. Folks, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And once again, we're out here at the Avon Park Aero Modelers Club. Best club on the planet, in my opinion. So, y'all have a good one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget, faith, family, and friends, then warbirds. Bye.